Thank you, Dave. In January, the Obama family will move into Washington and the White House, and young children will once again live at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Joining us is early show correspondent DEBBYE Turner Bell. Good morning, Debbie.
Good morning. You know, when you have children and you move, it's a big adjustment and a big transition. But when that new address, as Maggie already said, is 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, well, it's no ordinary move and no ordinary neighborhood. As President-elect Barack Obama prepares for his new office, Michelle will surely be getting their two daughters, 10-year-old Malia and 7-year-old Sasha, ready for the move of their lifetime.
You get to meet everybody, celebrities of sports and entertainment and business and art and science. And
historian Doug Wead is the author of All the President's Children. He says that although most of those who have grown up in the White House enjoyed it, there is a downside.
The other side is you're in a fishbowl. If you make a mistake, the whole world knows it. Everything is second-guessed and questioned by the public.
That's why Jackie Kennedy was adamant about shielding her children from public scrutiny.
Jackie Kennedy's philosophy was to keep them out of the limelight, and she didn't allow any pictures to be taken of them. The pictures that we have that are so famous that we think is every day in the life of the White House, she was out of the country when they were taken.
Mrs. Kennedy personally advised the Clintons to keep Chelsea away from reporters during their time in the White House, and the media cooperated.
In the Clinton era, we knew about his private sex life, but the journalists were respectful of his daughter.
But other presidents have been less protective. Johnson and Nixon allowed cameras into their daughters' weddings, and President Ford let his daughter Susan host her prom at the White House.
There you go.
This is former first child Susan Ford. She says life in the White House can be tough for a kid.
It's the articles that are written, the critical letters that you get in the mail from people who don't even know you, who've just read something, you know, in a magazine or a tabloid or whatever, and you really don't ask to be there.
For Malia and Sasha, moving into the White House will be an unforgettable experience. And for better or worse, they will always be remembered for their years as presidential children.
A snapshot is taken of the child during the presidency, and the public keeps it forever. So there's something that Sasha and Malia will say, or something that their mother and father will do with them in the next 4 years or 8 years. And they will be remembered for that for the rest of their lives.
Such a gorgeous family. You know, another big decision that the Obamas have to make is where they're going to send their girls to school, which can be controversial. The Carters tried to send Amy to public school. Didn't work out well. Most of them send him to private school, so that's what they'll probably do.
You know, I talked to Michelle Obama recently, and she didn't answer that question, but we know it's got to be a school that prepares them for the Ivy League, because she did tell me that Malia, the oldest, wants to go to Yale.
Ah, and I bet she will, if that's where she wants to go.
And the little one hasn't thought about college. She said she just wants to sing and dance.
Ah, as a 7-year-old should think. This is going to be exciting.
No doubt. Thank you, Debbie. Now let's go over to Julie and Harry.
Yeah, okay, so what kind of dog would you get, right?